there's always been a lot of talk about what kind of guns we can own in the United States. Now, let's just start with, if you look at the Constitution and the Second Amendment, there's nothing in there that is written about the type of firearm you can own. And I know most of you, when you clicked on this video, already knew that. But what you might not know is that from that point on, there were restrictions put down. There were restrictions on slaves owning firearms, and there was restrictions on Native American Indians owning firearms. And we all saw how well that went for them. But it really wasn't until but there was nothing else there. There's never anything saying what kind of firearm you can own. And of course, both those things have been retracted since then. But it really wasn't until the 1930s that you finally got the National Firearms Act of 1934 and then the Gun Control Act of 1968. And we've all seen a decline in the types of firearms we could own. However, it's been brought up a lot lately, specifically, can we own things like cannons? Well, as a matter of fact, we can own things like cannons, and all of these laws that suggest that we can't own certain guns are technically illegal based on the Constitution. There's a very strange clause in there when it comes to declaring war. In the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11, this is where it gives Congress the ability to declare war. However, at that little clause that there is, this gives citizens freedom to go out and pirate foreign adversaries or domestic adversaries' ships using artillery, cannons, that kind of thing. So essentially, I could take a ship if I could afford it, which I can't. But if I could take a ship and load it full of cannons and armor and artillery and giant guns, and I can go pirate foreign adversaries' ships during wartime. Also, I can use these cannons to defend shoreline or land borders, that kind of thing. So, can I own a cannon? Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, I can own several cannons. I could deck out a warship with cannons if I want to, or I can defend my land with cannons if I want to, or really any other firearm out there, according to the U.S. Constitution. So, love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd be curious if you knew about this clause. I haven't heard many people mention it. Put your comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel to Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. And never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.